Hello, I'm Claire Snowden-Darling.
I'm Laura Knowles.
And we're the founders of Functional Kinesiology, and we're just going to talk you through how to become a functional kinesiologist.
So if you're completely fresh and you have discovered functional nutrition, you've discovered kinesiology, you've
just discovered the health world, and you're just a bit excited and want to get involved.
And you want to work with hormones and digestion and stress and all these amazing
the really trendy things.
Oh, well, quite. What is the pathway? So you will start by the foundation training. The foundation training that we work with is the Touch for Health model. And the reason that we chose the Touch for Health model is that it is a very nice landing space for new practitioners. So in the foundation training, you don't look at particularly the technical nutrition work. You get food sensitivity testing. You learn the beginnings of muscle testing. You learn the muscles. You learn some really simple emotional techniques. The whole course is designed for the layperson as a nice introduction to be able to start working with the public. You learn the muscles stood up, so you don't need a couch. So you can do Touch for Health anywhere. We also really like Touch for Health as a training model because it is international.
Yeah,
so you
globally
can,
recognised.
yeah, absolutely. You can take this anywhere. So that's the beginning with Touch for Health.
So Touch for Health is four modules, so 4 weekends.
Yeah,
and then you have an extra. Is it a day proficiency weekend?
Proficiency is a weekend with a different teacher. We have an incredible teacher that we work with, and it's a really nice way of reviewing all of the techniques and all of the things that you've learned, but hearing it from a different person so that you kind of understand it from a different perspective. And it's called the Proficiency Weekend, and it is designed to get you ready for your assessment. And the assessment is very unique to the UK, and it is designed underneath the NOS standards so that you can then, after you've done your assessment, go out and work with the public. You can get your insurance. And the assessment is not designed to be difficult. It is a multiple choice questionnaire, and you also will be doing some practical on other students and also with a case study that you've not met. And it is designed to be you haven't got an examiner sort of staring at you. You've got an assessor who is just in the room, who is making sure that you are using the techniques that you've learned. So then you have you become Touch for Health proficient, and you will get your insurance, and you will become a member of the Kinesiology Federation, which is our governing body who look after us, which is lovely.
We do, and we love the K-Fed. So then you can move on to becoming a functional kinesiologist. And what happens with this is functional kinesiology, again, is fully accredited with the Kinesiology Federation in line with the National Occupational Standards. So there are 8 modules within functional kinesiology. The first module is an introduction weekend where we take you from being this lay person and start to get you looking at the world from the perspective of being a professional, jobbing, clinical therapist, practitioner. So we have this introduction weekend followed by 7 modules. So those 7 modules are blood sugars, holding space for emotional work, which is actually a 4-day intensive, which is super exciting, hormones, stress hormones, immune, digestion, and then putting it together. That was all of them. I think so, yeah. And after we've done those modules, whilst you're going through this process, you have access to a website where all of the techniques, every single technique, this is the website you have access to, every single technique has a video. So you can watch them over and over and over again. You're not just going to see it once. You can see it as many times as you want. You've got lifetime access to this website. And each technique also, or underpinning knowledge that we're teaching you in those videos, also has an online resource that's written that you can print out and you can, write your notes on. You're also going to be getting a manual, and this is a much shortened version of all of those notes so that when you're in clinic, you can just flick through it very, very quickly and effectively to get to the information that you need. There is some home study to do. So that's not just looking at the videos and the tutorials, it's also, there's a lovely homework book that you're going to be filling in as we go through the course. Once you get to the end of the course, so the workshops are actually taught in person. So you will be coming to workshops where you're going to be meeting your lovely group of peers. You'll be working with Laura and I in those workshops, and also teachers. You'll be working with us in those workshops where we'll be getting you to feel that you are really confident as a practitioner and you know exactly what's going on. And obviously you can still dip in and out of the online resources as well. And then at the end of this process, there is a written assessment and there's also a clinical assessment. And once you've got to the end of all of that, then, and you've passed it all with flying colours, then your membership with the Kinesiology Federation gets upgraded, and you are actually, and your insurance you become a full practitioner in your insurance, and you are out in the world as a functional kinesiologist.
There's an extra thing that needs to be included as being your kinesiology practitioner, and that is the core subjects, which is recommended by the Kinesiology Federation. So that is 90 hours of an anatomy and physiology qualification,
which can be done online or you can attend. So this is not done through us.
No.
The Kinesiology Federation have people that it recommends that offer this training.
We can get you that list. There's 45 hours that is a nutrition training. Again, there's some recommendations of providers who can do that. And then there's also a couple of other little core subjects, which are just a couple of day workshops, which is
like communication skills,
practice management.
Practice management and communication skills.
So that is the full journey into becoming a functional kinesiologist. That is your foundation training, your core subjects, and your practitioner training.
Yes, which is great because you end up with essentially 4 qualifications at the end. You end up with anatomy and physiology, you end up with nutrition, touch for health, and the functional kinesiology practitioner course. How fantastic. You are absolutely ready to go out in the world and be a functional kinesiologist.
And it's the best job in the world.
Change people's lives. So that is how to have a career as a functional kinesiologist.